Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia. Now, when we left off, we had been on the run a little bit from our defeats by the by the Bleeding Throat clan. Yes, they have a lot of patrols around that area, I have to admit. Now, I have made my way over to the Four Ways Inn while our trainer skill has been advancing our many recruits to rather high levels. I really am appreciating our trainer skill right now. And I was thinking, shall we purchase a weapon for Frudak? Because we do know that Frudak has, well, he's using a rusty axe at the moment. And I feel like he kind of deserves something better, but if he's just going to die and actually not use it very well, then I'm actually unsure whether I should spend 30,000 dinars on it. So, yeah, it's difficult. I was actually thinking I would purchase something like Mithril Mail or maybe Gwylith? What is Gwylith? Is that a bow? No, it's an excellent blade. Aha, it's a dagger, I do believe. Oh, yes, okay. So I was thinking of buying something, but I'm unsure what is actually... Oh, Twilight Armor. We know that that is very nice, isn't it? 200,000 dinars. Really? Okay. This armor is made of a really mysterious material. Harder than steel, yet relatively lighter, and channels magical energy quite well. It was taken from the bony claws of an undead knight, and its design is quite unique and elegant. It may still smell a bit of rotting flesh, but with a few more washes and oilings it should be as good as new. Since it is in pristine condition, I ask only 200,000 dinars for it. Oh, and it also comes with matching gauntlets, boots, and helmet. No wonder it costs so much! It comes with everything! Whoa, we actually have that money. You know that? We actually have that money. Tell me, should we do it? Should we buy those things? I actually do not know, but at the moment we actually have some pretty nice armor on, and we don't really need it, I suppose. But yes, as you can see, we're currently running around with Blazing Hand Footmen and some monks and some novices, and we've leveled a couple of Blazing Hand infantry up as well, thankfully enough. Now, I will be heading back over to this area here, hopefully to recruit a couple more units. But yes, what's going on so far is that the Bleeding Throat clan have made peace with us, and Rogi has asked us to report to him as the Marshal. And this is where it gets a little bit strange. I have no idea what we're going to be attacking, because we've made peace with the Bleeding Throat clan, so I think he's a little bit late. Yeah, I think he's a little bit late, but I don't know whether that really makes any difference, because we can always attack immediately anyway, so I suppose we don't really need to worry. Ah. What? He's all the way down here? Why is he all the way down here? I have no idea what is going on with that, but nevertheless, we're going to be heading on over, hopefully to recruit a couple more units, and then we'll see where things go from there. But yes, the Four Ways Inn does have some very interesting equipment, and I would like to be able to purchase most of it for our companions as well. So yes, we have cancelled that. Well, actually, we didn't cancel that. We still had 3 days, so I feel like he's cancelled that. He does not know what he is doing, by the looks of things. Okay, maybe a mistake to make him our marshal. Well, whatever the case, I do want to try to stop off at the Elf Forest City as well, because I did say that I would be attempting to search for a unicorn, and I did stop off to check for the unicorn before I went down to the Four Ways Inn. But there doesn't appear to be any unicorns there, unfortunately enough. I actually saw an elven vassal here, and I was hoping it was going to be Mr. Ortracker, because if it is, then we may have the opportunity to get Kevtil back, because seeing as we have so much money right now, 86,000, we will be able to make Marnid into a mage, because I also stopped off at, let me see here, I went from the Four Ways Inn all the way over here to the Wizard's Tower to check out the Mages Guild, because apparently you cannot find books in marketplaces any further. You can't find spell books, shall we say, in marketplaces, or as far as I'm aware, you can't find them. But yes, I had to go to the Mages Guild. I paid 1,000 dinars, and we now have, if I can actually find it, where is it? Did I sell it? No. Oh, I had no space. I had no space in my inventory because, as you can see... No! Oh, wow. Okay, that's unfortunate. I really hoped that we would make Marned a mage in this episode. Okay, maybe the Elven Forest over here actually has a Mage's Guild? I would think they do, because they do have some elven enchantresses and so forth. But here is Mr. Ortracker. I really wish he had joined us. Goodness me, he's so good. Okay, I should like Kev to return to me, sir, if you no longer require his services. There we go. And we have improved our relation with him from 1 to 4, which is not too bad. He is a bright fellow. You're a lucky man to have such worthy companions. I really wish I had you on my side as well. Yes, okay. Do you have any tasks for me? No, I can't go after him. I don't want to make any villages hate us, to be honest, because I'd like to be able to recruit from pretty much everywhere right now. Now, let's just see here. I would like to... you're not one for going off in corners to plot. Of course you are not. You are a very honourable man, I do believe. That's a shame. Okay, well, whatever the case, let's head into the city. And we're going to be taking a look at the horse merchant. That's unfortunate. No unicorns right here. No unique mounts at all. Pretty unfortunate. Our step charger has now healed itself from our wound treatment skill, which is very nice. So it's no longer lame. So we'll be able to run around on it pretty nicely. That is an elite strange mercenary. I'm thinking we might actually... Oh no, there's too many companions. No! I don't want any companions. Hey, tavern keeper. I'd like to buy... Yes, let's do that. Our relation with Elfforest has improved. And we are now at -1, so they still do not really like us. So let's head into the Mages Guild, and we're going to be purchasing a spell book, which is exactly what I wanted to do before. I thought I had saved some time as well. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, before we do anything else, let us speak to Marned. I would like you to follow the ways of magic, because he has 25 intelligence, and 8 magic defense, and 8 magic power. How can he be terrible? He cannot be terrible. So, I want you to become a mage. Okay, we can do that, but I will need a spellbook and 15,000 dinars for learning experiences. Here you go. There we are. And now I probably have to change his equipment, because he has no bonuses to spells, but he is very heavily armored, so I'm actually quite happy about that. But we may need to get him maybe a robe? I don't really want to get him a robe. I'm going to remove this warg as well from him, because really he does not need a mount any further. He has the power of magic on his side, of course. So yeah, so let's level these guys up as well, thanks to our... Whoa, look at this, 49 Blazing Hand Infantry. That's exactly what I mean. Trainer skill is insane. Very, very well done right there, trainer skill. I like it. And we are also going to be talking to Kevtil. Wait a second. Tell me about your story again. Yes, no. I would like him to... Wait a second. Why can I not... That is very strange. He is a charisma faith-based unit, so I would like him to become a cleric, but it appears as though I may be unable to do that? No. Surely not. I actually do not know what's going on there, but nevertheless, I am going to be cutting away now, and we're probably, one of you did suggest we should go after the Nords, and I think we may want to do that, considering the Orcs are so incredibly powerful around here, mainly because of these 4 fortresses around their borders, and a huge amount of Orc patrols as well, but I think my strategy was wrong. Was pretty wrong when I went over here. I was attempting just to head in like any other faction, but... They're not any other faction. They are orcs. And as orcs, they are going to be bloodthirsty, they're going to be very ruthless, and they are going to be very strong. So, I probably should have taken on the orc patrols, taken on their vassals, and as a result, had a very clear path to their fiefs. But yes, unfortunately, I was a little bit... Well, a little bit too bold, shall we say. Oh, wow, we actually have 436,000 in our gnomish bank right now? Well, we could very easily purchase that Twilight armor set, which may be a very good idea, but we'll see. We'll see what you guys think in the comments about that, and then we'll do it next episode if it is favorable, that is. Do bear in mind, we are wearing some pretty nice stuff, I gotta say. I mean, look at this. We're wearing Gauntlets of Ogre Power, and increases the strength of the hero who wears them by 4. That is just... so insane. Very, very cool indeed. And we have a lot of other magical pieces as well, which I really do like. Okay, I'm going to be selling this sway back to Corsa just so I have a little bit of space. And then we're going to be talking to Kevtil once again, just before we cut away here. I want to make sure that we... Wow. Can I not do it? He's happy about everything, that's good. Wow, okay, I think we probably can do it in a little bit. Maybe there's a little bit of a cooldown on it, perhaps. That is a little bit strange. I am quite worried about that, actually, because as you could probably see on Lezelit's menu, that I'll show you in just a second. Yes, I would like you to follow the ways of magic. Why does Kevtil not want to do that? Is he already following the ways of magic? Maybe he is. Well, if that is the case, then great. Okay. I don't really need to worry about him then too much. So there's another 8 infantry and some more footmen too. Okay. So, yeah, we're probably going to be taking on the Nords, because why not? We probably want to go for Wercheg, Albert Castle, and Ismirala Castle if we can. So, I will see you in a very quick second. Okay, so I have pulled out many of our very powerful units from the garrison of Kudan, and we have headed over to Wercheg, as I assumed there would be a couple of units around here. So as you can see, we've actually been pursuing this fellow for quite some time, but thankfully enough, it appears as though we have caught up with him. We are not at war against them just yet, but we will be very soon. So, let us get our units all leveled up here, as many as we can at least. I did recruit a couple of dwarves along the way as well, just to make sure that we have a good amount of dwarven paragons coming up in the ranks. I do believe we will require their assistance. Let us head in. Hopefully, if he's not too fast for us. Oh, goodness me. Okay, so, wow, he actually has a really good relation with us. How do you feel about King Ragnar? Oh, he does like him. That's unfortunate. I have you one chance. I consider this an unprovoked assault, and will protest to your king. I am the king. Ah, yes, okay. Prepare to fight. So, this has reduced relation with him by 30, which is pretty bad, but he still likes us. Technically, yes. Not too bad, I suppose. So, let us get ready. Let us get ready to sweep over the Nords as we did the Blazing Hand, the Vaegirs, part of the Swadians, and various other neutral factions and so forth. But yes, we are going to be getting ready on this hill over here, I hope. I hope our units are going to be fast enough to get over here within good time. If they do not, then so be it, but still, I would like them to get over here. Whoa, these guys! Look at these guys. These Wolfwears run really fast. That is pretty insane. I do like that. Okay, so let's get our units over here, and then we'll get our archers here. And we'll let our archers bombard them a little bit. We don't have too many. We only have 12. We have 80 infantry because I assumed we were going to do sieges against Nords. And while they have not incredibly good archers, it appears as though many of their units seem to be mages. So I'm a little bit worried about that. But Marnid! Oh yeah. Good job, Marnid. What are you actually doing right here? Can we see where he is? Where is he? There he is. He's using mage spells. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Goodness me. Whoa, he's... Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah. He's throwing fireballs. He is throwing fireballs. Who would have seen it? Goodness me. I like that a lot. Okay, let's hopefully be able to get a couple of kills. There we go. Just had to concentrate a little bit. Stop talking for just a second. That would potentially help me out. There we go. Okay. A little bit better right there. And I do believe that is it. Yes, we only lost one unit. One of our units ran away? Who was that? I cannot believe that. We will have to catch up to him and discipline him appropriately. Goodness me, I cannot believe one of our units ran. Wow, that is... That has not happened for quite some time, I have to admit. Yeah, I feel like the only other time that has happened was in Britain Order, perhaps? I actually do not know. Let's see, who was it? It doesn't say. Huh. Interesting. They do not want us to know who it is. Okay, apparently so. Well, we're going to be taking an Elven Enchantress and some Nord Huskarls as well. There we go. That will be quite fine, I do believe. Let's take those gloves, because I do believe someone needs that. Sanctus Bellicus has declared war. Of course we have. So, let's take a look here. Who does not have gloves? Quite a few of them. Yes. Quite a few of them do not have gloves. That is really quite unfortunate. Well, huh. Well, yeah, Kevtil has some pretty bad gear, I gotta say. Nizar doesn't have gloves. He has actually some pretty good armor. Oh, well, Nomad Robe, yeah. Okay. Yeah, one of you did state that we need to get Nizar more armor, better armor, shall we say, and I agree. I actually thought he had some good armor, but apparently not. So we'll have to see about that. Now we are going to level up a couple of more of these fellows, and then we're going to be heading on over to Wercheg. This is quite a nostalgic place for me, as it was King Barney's first conquest, when he made the Kingdom of Reformia. Oh yes. Okay, so let us take a look here. How is it going? 350 units. Yes, you are leaving the safety of your walls. As you know, they will fall very, very soon, hopefully. Yes, hopefully. Okay, so let's get some Dwarven fighters right there, and Nizar has leveled up, so we do need to just level his strength up once again, get some more power strike, a little bit more two-handed, and then we will be heading in, without further ado. Please, yes, it is a ladder castle, that's why I like it a lot, and there we go. Let's do it. Let's bless everyone as soon as we can. Give some bravery as well. Give some more blessings. Don't get headshot in the face. Aiden has already been taken out, which is not good, but at least Marnid is still alive, so we will be able to have a little bit of leadership within our archery ranks, as well as our mages, of course, as well. Xanavus also. Wow, okay, yeah. Do not underestimate the veteran archers, apparently, yeah. That's pretty impressive, to say the least. Okay, so, yeah, I'm actually wondering, should I use the Holy Avenger or the Mace of Disruption? Well, so far, I feel like the Holy Avenger is going to probably do a little bit more damage, but they are wearing chainmail, some of them, so yeah, slashing weapon against chainmail, probably not going to do the greatest amount of damage, but I'm going to try and terrify many of these fellows, because, well, we need to try and get our units in here without too many casualties. Now, I will need to heal a little bit as well. These fellows actually aren't doing that much damage to us at all right now, and I'm very thankful about that, I gotta say. Okay, I feel like the Mace of Disruption will do more damage. Is that just me? I mean, 43 damage. Did you see that? It did 43 damage. Now let's try the Mace. It did 50 immediately, and 59. So blunt damage is definitely, I don't know, it seems a little bit better. And it is a quick attacking weapon as well. It has a high attack speed, which I really do appreciate. Okay, I'd like to get in here. Oh yeah, there we go. Very nice place to be right here. I am going to try and terrify them. And again, very nice. Oh yeah. Get some jump and bashes in as well. But look at how much damage we're able to do, and we're standing still some of the time. I mean, as you can see, when you do get a minus speed bonus, then obviously that is not very good, but generally, even the neutral damage is very good, and I gotta say that even though it has a very small reach, that is a very good thing in close quarters combat, so I think we probably just want to continue using this. Now, this is indeed a problem, however. We are getting a lot of units spawning in here, and I'm taking a lot of damage. Our shield is about to go down, so we need to be careful about that. I hope my Blazing Hand infantry heal me, though. Oh, they did. Whoa, they actually did as soon as I said that. Okay, voice commands. Come on, guys, let's do this. Yes? Yes? Is it working? Of course it is, of course. Okay, so yes, we're going to attempt as well to get our archers over here. I think that's probably going to be a little bit more useful than standing out there doing nothing. Maybe. Might be pretty good. Okay, come on, take him out. Take him out. There we go. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Goodness me, I really like the mace. I gotta say, I really like the mace. Even though it does knock people unconscious, which is a little bit of a flaw, it is an exceptional mace, and I must thank you for recommending it as well. As on first glance, it doesn't look like it does a lot of damage, obviously, because it's got a very low base damage, but because it is a blunt weapon, and because it is very, very quick, it has a lot of attacks per second, it is very, very nice. I like it. We need to be careful, though. I'm taking way too much damage, but I feel like my shield is about to get destroyed, and I'd like to save it for potential archers, so yeah, that's possibly why I'm being a little bit frugal with it, and I'm taking a little bit more damage as a result. I'm getting pushed out here. How dare you? Okay, let's get our archers over here. There we go. Oh, that was close. That was a close jump right there. If I had actually jumped a little bit too carelessly, then I probably would have fallen off. They would have pushed me off in some way, but thankfully enough, we do seem to be actually dealing a huge amount of damage right here. I'm actually going to try and curse them. As you can see, this decreases nearby enemies' damage, so I think that would be quite good. I'm not entirely sure by how much, however, but I think it will do a good amount of work right here. As you can see, they're only doing 1 damage to me right now. I'm not entirely sure if that's making any difference, but yeah, as you can see, we are just absolutely slaughtering our opponents right here, and there is no eventuality where they have any possibility of winning. So that is great. Very nice indeed. Wow, that actually turned out to be a very good siege, I gotta say. Let's heal everyone around us, make sure that they are prepared for the next one. And if we have to defend as well, we do need to watch out for that. But there it is. Look at that. That is insanely good. And there we have it. 15 renown and 37 morale. We do need the morale, I do believe. We lost 6 units. Only 6 units total. This is very, very good indeed. We took out 350 of their units, and there we have it. Now, they do have a couple of dwarves for us to be able to take, which I do like. And I'm hopeful that we may be able to take a couple more somethings. I'm not entirely sure. I was hopeful that they had actually gotten some Blazing Hand prisoners at some point, but it appears not. So we'll just have to continue on from there. We did gain some torso armor, which we may want to give to Nezar, but we'll see in just a second. So, let's see. Who is actually doing a good job right here? Well, Lord Coventim, I do believe, is actually doing quite a good job, so we'll give him this. Lord Gavid got himself taken prisoner, I do believe, as well as Lord Nebar, so I'm not too happy about them, but we'll see. We'll see if they can redeem themselves. Let's hope that they can. And I do believe we will be leveling up a couple more of these units right here. Whoa! Did you just see that? 42! Blazing Hand Inquisitors. Now we have 67. Oh my goodness. That is insane. Okay. Well, let's wait here for some time. We will see whether any enemies decide to retaliate immediately. And if they do, then we will be prepared to fight them off. Ah, the Drow are declaring war against the Elves, as they do want to eliminate them. As you can see, the Elves are actually on quite a back foot at the moment. They only have 1, 2, 3, 4 fiefs total in the entire... Wow. In the entire game. When did the Kingdom of Nords and the Kingdom of Swadia make war against each other? I actually have no idea. I thought the Nords were at peace against everyone, but apparently not. Wow, I must have missed that. Well, I suppose so, because if it doesn't have anything to do with me, then usually I click it off pretty fast, but oh my. Hello, a lot of units. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. And Lord Coventim was just defeated in battle. That is pretty sad, I gotta say. At least he wasn't taken prisoner, though. He was a little bit more wily than many of our other vassals, I have to admit. So, this is a big fight. 249 of our troops against 700 of theirs. Okay. And we have a minus... Wow. A minus battle advantage of 5. That's pretty insane. But Marnid, as you can see, look at Marnid's damage. Marnid is absolutely destroying them. I love it. Very nice. Okay, let us bless and give bravery to everyone. And then we will be dealing some serious damage with our Holy Avenger right here. I'm actually going to go two-handed. I'm going to go two-handed on their behinds right here. Let's do it. Shall we? Yes, it appears as though it's doing a lot of damage right here. I feel like the Holy Avenger may actually be meant to be wielded as a two-handed, because of course you do have a slight damage decrease dependent on whether the weapon is a one-handed slash two-handed weapon. And if you're using it with a shield, or if you're using it one-handed, then you do get that damage reduction. Whereas if you're using it two-handed, then of course you get the full might of the weapon in question. And I'm actually really worried for a second here, because these Elven Stalkers and Elven units that are on the front lines, I have no idea why they are on the front lines. I'm really worried about that. But we have 67 Blazing Hand Inquisitors, so I have no idea how we can fail, but there is always that chance. There is always that chance. We know that there is quite a possibility for that to happen. Oh my goodness, okay. Come on, we can do this. I really wish the Elven Hawkeye in front of me would actually move. Ugh. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Just get taken unconscious, I suppose. I really don't want them to die, of course. Them dying would be absolutely terrible, but... yeah, knocking unconscious, I can take that. Okay, so far so good, and we are defending alongside Lord Caventim's forces, so I suppose we're okay with that, but... maybe I should have given it to someone else. Someone with better defensive units? I'm not actually sure, because right now we are with nuns and monks, I do believe, and novices, so yeah, that's a little bit worrying, I gotta say. But as you can see, we've already taken out 138 of the enemy's units, and, well... they've only taken out 18 of ours, including, obviously, a couple of allies that I have not counted in that, but still. That is pretty impressive, I have to admit. I think I may actually be using our Terrify spell against these guys right here, because that will stop them from actually getting a lot of units here, and many of our elf units can actually do a lot of damage that way. At least I hope so. I'm thinking I may actually go for the Maul of the Titans, because I would like a two-handed weapon to use in these siege defenses. I mean, look at how impressive it is if I can actually hit. Yes, it actually does a huge amount of damage, and it gives a good amount of reach too, so maybe we can go for something like that. I think that might be quite cool. Now, I'm actually thinking... yeah, let's do this. Okay, we're going to do something that is a little... risky? Is it risky? Maybe. Okay, wait a minute. Let's just wait until the next enemy reinforcements come in, and then we'll see how many units they actually have on the battlefield total. There we go. There's the new reinforcements coming in. And how many do they have? Whoa, okay, they have a lot. They have 115, and they are quickly dwindling in number, but still, that is a lot of units, and I was about to suggest that we charge out there and take them head on. But, yes, upon seeing that many units, I thought better of it, I suppose. So, yeah, we'll leave that for now. Oh my goodness, yes, we will certainly leave that for now. I'm just thankful that our archers are now getting a little bit back. Oh my goodness, okay, let's heal. Thank you very much. Okay, so... I'm actually unsure what is going on here. Our elven units seem to be the only ones that are fighting in melee. I don't know what's going on. Okay. We're probably okay, but... yeah. We still have a huge amount of units to go, so I feel like we need to really try here. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Okay, well... new enemies have arrived once again. We've taken out 270 of their units, which is really insane for such a small amount of time, and they only have, how many? 690? Or was that 600? I'm actually unsure. But nevertheless, we are completely destroying them. We wanted them to retaliate against us in this controlled environment. We did lose one of our wolf weirs, which I'm actually quite upset about. I really like those units, but we still have one alive. We still have one that is still with us, so I'm happy with that. And units do come and go, and hopefully we'll be able to find some later down the line, because they are exceptional, in my opinion at least. They do have polearms, which make it a little bit difficult for them to deal damage, but yeah, I really do appreciate them helping us out when we need it. And do bear in mind, we have actually started fighting against a couple of Valkyries. Now, these Valkyries, I would assume, are the... I'm actually unsure what they are, but they must be special units similar to the Blazing Hand Knights and the Blazing Hand Squires and Cavalry units. So they're probably the mounted units for the Nords. I think that that is the case. I'm actually unsure, but I feel like it is. Okay, now that veteran mage is actually destroying us right now, and here he is. There we go, we took him out. There we go, that's exactly what we wanted to see right there. Let's try and take this guy out if we can, try and block him as much as possible. Let's heal our units. It's been a while since I've blessed, so I think I may actually redo the blessings, just to make sure that everyone is absolutely fine and dandy about things here. And now, I want to heal before I die, thank you. Oh my goodness, be careful. Yeah, walking by the opening of the bottleneck there is definitely quite the risky maneuver. Now, against any other faction, I would not be able to two-hand like this. Like, I feel I would already have been taken out very, very quickly indeed, so there is that to consider. So I feel like if I was using a two-handed against, for example, Orc Pouncer hits Javelin in face faction, then, you know, that would probably be not doable. That would not be doable, as, of course, they are so incredibly accurate. But these fellows, on the other hand, they do like to take things to the face. And by that I mean axe to the face, hammer to the face, anything to the face, as long as it isn't a ranged weapon. Of course, the Huskarls do have throwing weapons, and they have shown themselves to use throwing axes in the past. But at the moment, it doesn't appear as though that is the case. So I'm going to be jumping down here. Oh. Ah, there's a couple of units that are frightened. So I'm going to need to go over here and take them out. Okay, that's due to my Terrify spell. My bad. Or maybe not. Our Elven Stalkers are absolutely decimating them. Shall we see if this Elven Stalker can actually kill this guy? No? No? Okay. There we go. Well, there it is. We took out a... Oh, wait. We're not finished yet. There is actually another one. Ah, over there. Stuck a little bit behind the spikes. And there is someone shooting at him. Let's hope that that guy is going to be a little bit more accurate before I get there. Maybe? Wow, this guy cannot hit anything. Who is this? Who is that shot all these arrows here? I have no idea, but let's hopefully be able to deal some damage. There we go, thank you very much. I do believe that guy actually spawned behind there because he was still able to fight. So, yeah, I had not feared him behind there, thankfully enough. Otherwise, yeah, I would have blamed myself. So, 15 renown and 56 morale. Absolutely insane right there. However, what is more insane is 454 units, all taken out. Very nice indeed. And next time on Phantasy Calradia, we will be taking these guys out in a field battle, I do believe. Most of their Valkyries have been knocked unconscious or killed, so we won't have too many difficulties with their cavalry absolutely destroying us. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.